Hello there, my name is David and welcome to my Animal Crossing New Horizons ASMR video. Possibly the first of many, but we shall see how this goes to start with. Yes, I'm playing Animal Crossing New Horizons and I've actually been playing the game for about 30 days now, about a month. And as a result, I thought you might like to see what a slightly more advanced village is like in the game. Here I am on the 1st of April, Bunny Day event has just begun, and as a result we've got Zipper in town. Zipper is there he is, Zipper is a slightly terrifying Easter mascot that looks like he's escaped from Five Nights at Freddy's, and to be honest, I am not happy with him in my town. I'm not happy with Big Top either. I actually do not like Big Top at all, and just earlier today I had my net out. Where is it? Where is it? One more, there we go. And I was beating the shit out of him because I think he's a prick. And I didn't say sorry, but he was like, you seem so apologetic. Okay, now that's a bad reaction. I actually feel slightly guilty about that. Wow. Yes, I'm going to take a screenshot of that moment. I feel a little bit bad for Big Top, let's face it, but at the same time I find him very arrogant and not fitting with the aesthetic of my town overall. On the subject of aesthetics, this is my town. Obviously you'd enter through this grand entrance. I've got several manholes on the floor to denote different areas. As soon as you enter, you'll see my fruit orchard, which has only recently come into full bloom, as you can see. Every single kind of fruit you could want here, and of course even coconuts would spawn here. Lovely. So anyone that wishes to visit my town, I'm assuming and hoping that they wouldn't be greedy and they would just take one fruit perhaps, because that's pretty much what the intention is. Take a single tree's worth of fruit, go back to your home and plant it. I don't want people to be greedy and take things from others. Very windy day in game today. As you can see, we've got brand new butterflies out, the Raja Brooks birdwing. I quite like that. There'll be a bit of money. To be honest, peacock butterflies, along with paper kite butterflies, have essentially been keeping me alive and eating for a while now, ever since I got my first blue hyacinth plant. So yes, this is my first residential district, which is just over the bridge from the orchard. It's a very simple little residential district. The paths, the garden fences, the flowers and the street lamps all help it feel a little bit more, there we go, all help it feel a little bit more at home, a little bit more like a traditional residential district you'd see in a town or a city. I quite like that. I was going for that kind of aesthetic, something very, very simple and quiet. Useless dragonflies are about. This was actually perfectly natural in my town up here. I have a heart-shaped pond. Quite lovely. I am a big fan of this. Here I've caught a koi, stringfish, and many others. It's lovely here at the campsite. I am very thankful for the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp promotional items that you could earn through the game. Such as this campsite sign. I quite like that. I think it makes everything feel a little bit more solidified, and there's bicycles, a bicycle there for a camper to perhaps use. You have to use your imagination with these kind of things, of course. I've put in several inclines just to make it easier to get up and down. Put in another DIY bench here just in case I break a fishing rod while I'm out. Over here, this is actually more of a memorial almost to Planet of the Apes. Damn yous, God damn you all to hell, you blew it up, etc. And I dug out a little pathway to get there. Originally that wasn't there, but a tourist telescope up, just to complete the aesthetic. Now, one thing I did do quite early on, when I had the terraforming ability, was I created a penis-shaped river. At this point, I am thinking that eventually it's going to have to give way to something else. This is essentially a pair of testicles, you can see. And we'll go down, follow the river. I put that there solely so it's easier to like hop across should I need. Go down the river. Bridge there. We can pretend the bridge is a cock ring. This is essentially where the bell end begins. Big old bell with the puny stream at the end, of course. And also, of course, I dug out several waterfalls and a stream at the back of the residential district just to make it feel a little bit more interesting. I quite like that aesthetic. It's different. I'm currently playing this using a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. It's actually unusual for me. I'm playing the game with the Nintendo Switch in handheld mode and using the Hori Split Pad Pro, which actually lacks gyro and rumble functionality. So when I'm using the slingshot, etc., I feel the controller rumble. I'm actually like, oh my gosh, intense gameplay. Unfortunately, the cherry blossoms seem harder to get than peacock butterflies and agrius butterflies, etc., which makes no sense to me. But whatever, we shall deal with it. But yes, definitely put rare flowers around your house, and you'll inevitably spawn peacock butterflies, etc., and they'll be very profitable in the future. Here we go. Let's have a look. I gotta admit, I'm seeing a lot of balloons on Bunny Day, and to be quite frank, I'm not into it. I don't want these sky eggs, but whatever. Now, to continue the tour, we basically looped all the way around the town. Gotta get them butterflies still, I'm sorry. It's gotta be done. We've essentially looped all the way around the town at this point. Oh, there was another butterfly, there we go. And we're back to the entrance again. As you can see, the entrance leads on a path directly up towards the resident services building. I put a nice fountain there, a nice park clock, and here's something I've made with the Bunny Day eggs already. Just for the sake of it, I'll remove it eventually. Same with the crown, same with the balloons. So of course you can move on from the entrance to the museum. I'm actually going to move the museum. I have plans for that, but I'm currently busy moving Biff and Phoebe's houses. I'll take it. Thank you very much, Biff. He's a good lad. If you look at the t-shirt he's wearing, it's actually my Dragon Ball Z gi mock-up. You can kind of see the symbol from Goku's gi on the back. I'm not actually sure which symbol it was, but it was one of the ones from the anime series. I don't think it was King Kai, I'm not sure it was Master Roshi, but that is actually the most likely one, possibly even Kami. Okay, so down here, as you just saw, this is Phoebe's house and she stood outside it. This is actually not part of one of my residential districts. If we go to the map, you can see that I've got a residential district where Wolfgang, Matilda, etc. live, and then also another one where Kid Cat, Tutu, etc. live. Biff and Phoebe are on the main part of the island that you start out on. I've already got Biff's house being moved to my second residential district, and Phoebe's will be next. After that, I'll be moving the museum, possibly converting this area into like a nice picnic area, park. Yeah, so the museum shall be moved, and I'll move over towards the second residential area. Oh, before that, of course, we've got Laybell in town, and here is, oh my god, another balloon. I've actually got the sound turned off right now, so I couldn't hear it coming in. No, there we go. What have we got? DIY, recipe, Bunny Day wall clock. Oh my god, there's so much furniture for this. where were we? Yes, now this is my marketplace. Again, the egg is just there for the sake of it. But this is, I'm hoping this will upgrade soon. Like I said, I've been playing for about 30 days now, and I've spent a lot of money at Nook's Cranny. Played the game for over 100 hours, and despite that, the shop is still not open. That makes no sense. It's quite enraging, honestly. Just to quell any confusion, I actually reviewed this game for WCCFtech.com, and therefore I received the game on March 2nd, which is why I've been playing it for so long. It's not like a pirated copy or anything like that. Of course, we've got the Able Sister shop here. I'm loving the Able Sister shop. Sable has finally opened up to me and given me some patterns as a gift. Definitely recommend talking to Sable very regularly if possible. Let's talk to Matilda. Let's see what she wants. Yes. As you can see, Sable is much more friendly with me. She's lovely and she chats to me. I put my Dragon Ball Z gi on the back wall here. This is where you can display your own designs. And then hopefully your villagers in town will be wearing them later on. I quite like some of the outfits in here, but I'm okay with what I've got. I've got as you can see, a Label branded shorts and trainers on. Some tights under those, make me look sporty, and an anorak jacket, which I think matches the short colours quite well. Yes, it's nice. Since we're done with this area, you can see the residential district. It makes sense. You've got it, right? You understand all of this. We've got like a hidden bin back here. You can't really see it. There it is. We'll skip past this. Biff's house is being moved. I'll show you where it's being moved to. So this, I'm going to straighten out the river a bit and put in a stone bridge. It will lead directly down from here, from the exit to the marketplace, directly up through here, across the way, and hopefully sitting at the front of the museum. Now that I think about it, it actually might need shifting over a little bit, but we shall see. My headset just turned off. But that's fine, I don't need it. I wasn't using it for audio anyway. So yes, I'm intending to move the museum up here, and hopefully I'll be able to make a directly straight path down to the marketplace area, and I think that'll look quite nice. I'm looking forward to that. 1 second. I feel compelled to get these. I'm not even sure what else I'll be able to craft with them now that I've already made the picnic set, but hopefully something else will come along. So eventually I will have like a little outside display area for a few fossils, maybe a rare fish, and then you'll be able to go into the museum. I'll even put like some ropes around it, make it look fancy. So over here, this is where I have my outdoor gym / recreation area. You turn your fucking bike on and off, bounce some balls, do some speedball. Oh, okay, hold on, let's put that away. Yeah. That's how we do it. Very nice. And as always, this requires a little bit of imagination, but I really like this outdoor area, and I'm going to eventually stretch the path out to meet the museum, of course. So the villagers will be able to have a nice lap around. This is where Biff's house is being moved to. Once the sign is gone, I'll be able to fill in this part of the path again. And so yeah, that's where Biff's house will be, and it'll be quite nice there. Phoebe's house will be there, with a nice little flower garden at the back. As you can see, there's the stream and waterfalls at the back area, and I think it looks very aesthetic, very nice. I think it really completes the feeling of like a really high-end village. Could just be me. And then that meets the river Bellend Penis here, of course. You've already had a tour of most of my town now. So let's go over to probably my final area to show off today. This is my Zen garden. Essentially it's just a whole bunch of bamboo, a nice waterfall that I've implanted, and some Japanese / Imperial Chinese themed items, some bamboo themed items. possibly planning to extend it over to here with some more furniture, but I really don't know what quite yet. We'll see as it goes. But that is pretty much all of my major plans for now. Eventually I'd like to relocate my house up onto the cliff, have a staircase going up to it. I'll have a staircase to the side of the museum here and to the other side. I think that'd be really nice. Maybe like a little waterfall coming here, just a waterfall, not even a stream coming off of it, just a really opulent waterfall for no reason. I like that I can jump over my pee stream. Honestly, that is pretty much all of my town. I don't think I have anything else to show you. Oh, here we go. You know what time it is. But that is pretty much everything in my town. You can see the little beehive at the back there. There's not exactly much. Come on. There we go. Another sky egg for the collection. I've already got the complete sky egg clothes set, but I suppose I'll need them for some other bunny day decorations. But that is pretty much my entire town. And I really hope you enjoyed my tour. I do have a lot of plans to edit and change things in the future, but as of right now, this is everything. If you enjoyed this video, I would really like to know, and perhaps I would make more in the future, more Animal Crossing ASMR content if you're interested. I've really been enjoying building up my town, building up my island, and I would really like a reason to continue playing. Oh no, they're so hard to get. I would really like a reason to continue playing into the months ahead, possibly even years. If you would like a weekly Animal Crossing ASMR update, my butterfly, fuck you, then I would absolutely love to hear that support, love to hear those messages. This is a game that, like I said, I've already put about 100 hours into the experience, and I've been enjoying it massively, and I would really like to continue enjoying it, but I'm feeling like I'm getting to that point where there's less obvious goals. Obviously I want to upgrade Nook's Cranny, but it's not going to happen in the near future, I don't think. Hopefully soon. Butterflies, you see, if you actually went hunting for butterflies and filled up your bag, you'd be easily bringing in 50,000 bells. Easily, if not more. So even ignoring the stock market with turnips and other rare items, you can make a lot of bells in-game just by spawning peacock butterflies and some of the other rare butterflies. Definitely recommended. Right, well, I believe that concludes my Animal Crossing New Horizons Island tour. We will finish it off. God, I hate Zipper so much. We will finish it off by asking Isabel about my island rating and see what she says. I believe I have a 4-star rating right now. At one point she did tell me that my island had too many trees on it, and I cut down a lot of trees, sold them off. My island currently has a lot of furniture. 4-star rating, yes. It basically needs more fenced off areas filled with furniture. And once that is in place, I should be able to have a 5-star rating. Just more furniture, more items, similar to the Zen Garden and the outdoor gym. We will have other things in place like that eventually. I just need more ideas, quite frankly. If you do have any, please let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.